Hello, everybody. Joe Bacon Donuts here, and welcome back to another episode of Summer Pockets Reflection Blue. Reflection Blue? Yeah, Reflection Blue. I always get it confused in my head. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it before, but there's like a JRPG called Blue Reflection that's on my Steam wishlist, which I think is on sale. It goes on sale every now and again, and maybe one of these days I'll buy it, but I don't know. It seems like one of those kind of Persona likes, but it's like, it's not as good as Persona, so it's one of those things where it's like, maybe one of these days I'll get around to getting it, but it's not a top priority. But what is a top priority, at least maybe, is I might download the new Monster Hunter. I'm not going to do anything. There's like no series with it. Just play it in my free time. Fortunately, my computer seems to be able to run it, at least according to the benchmark, on account of the 4080 in there and the 32 gigs of RAM. But even then, it was the average was like less than 100 frames per second. It was still in the 90s, but for a fairly strong GPU and my CPU, I forget which one I have off the top of my head installed in this machine right now. It's still pretty modern, like at least within the past like 5 years, I want to say. And even then, it only got it good. So it seems that game's not very wellly optimized for PC. And I know it has a bunch of like DRM stuff on the back end, like the anti-cheats, like layered on top of each other that affect the performance in the actual game, which isn't in the benchmark. So, who knows? Worst comes to worst, I just need to bite the bullet and get that new motherboard so that way I can actually install my my new CPU that's just been sitting on my shelf. It's like a Ryzen 9 750 3DX or something. I don't know. It's a fairly newer, strong one. I bought it when I got my new GPU. I'm like, oh yeah, sure, I'll just update everything. And then when I went to go put it in, I'm like, oh wait, my motherboard's a DDR4. This for a DDR5. Whoops. So it's just been sitting on the shelf in my dining room. Part of the decorum. Really show off in case anyone comes over to dinner. Like, oh yes, look at my extra PC parts. Fancy. Right next to the fine china. But anyway, I meant to record yesterday, but I was just not feeling good. I've been tired all week. We did a really intense workout in my ALS class on Friday, and I was close to throwing up, but I didn't because I actually took my Zofran before the workout that day. So it was basically impossible for me to throw up. The way Zofran works, it's in like strong anti-nausea medication, and it like blocks the synapses in your brain or whatever that trigger the like vomiting response. I know there's like 2 episodes in a row I've been talking about puking, but hey, get used to it. But I could still feel like the pressure build up, because one of the things that happens to me when I work out is I just get like bloated. It's just my body's, I don't know, stress response is like, oh, let's dump out all this excess. You don't need that, because clearly you're working so hard because, I don't know, you're trying to outrun a carnivore or something that's trying to kill you. So this will make you run faster because you're carrying less. I don't know, evolution. My body just does that, and I went to the doctor. I'm like, do I have like some like GI issue? And they're like, no, some people are just like that when they work out. They're just pukers. I'm like, oh, okay. So that was a good time. You still felt miserable afterwards, and on top of just being tired, man, I'm so tired all the time. I slept for like 12 hours last night. I woke up at noon, still tired. It's like 1:30 right now for reference. In a couple weeks though, a little over 2 weeks, going in for my sleep study, they'll tell me exactly what's wrong with me, and they might just give me a CPAP, which, sure, that works. That's probably what I need, but I don't know. I don't know, makes me feel like an old man getting one, and I don't like that. Reminders of my impending doom and age. No bueno. But hey, you know, once I get my money, my back pay for like 7 months of being promoted but not actually holding the rank, is gonna be like multiple of thousands of dollars, and then once my reenlistment goes through, that's gonna be tens of thousands of dollars. I can go in and get like all the cosmetic surgery and turn into like a Ken man as much as I want, to retain my youth. You know, become like a Resident Evil villain or something, but with hair plugs and rhinoplasty. Anyway, that's not gonna happen. But anyway, yeah, last time, we just kind of went through the common route stuff and kind of harassed her a little bit on the side of the road, as we are wont to do. I got nothing really else to say. I was about to say this was a short intro, but it's 6 minutes in right now, so let's just get the ball rolling here, yeah? Let's go stalk this girl to her workplace once again. Made my way over to the candy store. Yeah, we're cruising for babes. I guess I'd like... Gacha machine? Gacha machine. It's the gacha machine, yeah? Yeah. I'd like to play the gacha machine over there. I whipped out a 100 yen coin. Wish me luck. I flicked the coin with my thumb, sending it spinning through the air. And totally failed to catch it. The coin hit the ground with a clink and rolled right under the vending machine. No, I am. I lay down on the ground and stuck my arm under the vending machine. I think it'd be around here? Okay, guess not. Huh? Okay, I think I got it. Wait, what? I merged with an extra coin, leaving me with 200 yen total. Nice! Lucky me! Let's try this again. I put one of the 100 yen coins in the gacha machine and turned the crank. It's a miniature bucket? Oh, it's like a little bucket full of slime. Slime? Yeah, you can make like farting sounds with it. The only thing with slime though is that like it picks up lint and like little hairs and dirt, and it gets gross after a couple days. Whoa, it's full of some sort of cold slimy goo. But it doesn't stick to my hand. What the heck is this? Oh, this is gross, but I think I kind of like it. I played around with the slime, flattening it in the palm of my hand, then squishing it back into a ball. Felt super weird, but I enjoyed it. Now we can make a whole bunch of TikTok videos. Is that what the kids still watch? Do they watch the slime videos? I don't know. My nieces and nephews would like watch how to make slime videos on YouTube. They're like 7. Is that what the kids do nowadays? To be fair, when I was that age, I would have watched the fuck out of some slime videos. Like, I'm not one to judge. I spotted a fox sleeping peacefully in the shade of a tree. Oh hey, how's Fox? It was Inari. Ah, you're as domesticated as always, huh? On your own today? Normally, she'd be curled up sleeping next to Ao. I could hear Ao murmuring in her sleep, but I couldn't tell where it was coming from. Is she like up in the tree? Huh? Where? Seriously, where is she? I strained my ears. Oh, no way. I looked up into the branches of the tree. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I was perched on a thick branch about 2 meters up into the tree. She was lying face up and sound asleep. Oh, that's an accident just waiting to happen. Actually, I used to sleep in a tree in my backyard a bunch as a kid. It was like a really good tree where it like split off into like several main trunks like 7 feet off the ground. So it had a nice like kind of basin right there, which was big enough for you to like stick your butt into, like lean your back up against one of the main branches, like sub trunks coming off, and then kick your legs up onto another one. Like it was great in the summer, assuming that it wasn't like swarming with ants or something. How'd she manage to fall asleep in a place like that? Why'd she climb up there in the first place? What a weird girl. Well, actually, from another perspective, it might be safer to sleep up there than on the ground. If you can't reach her, you can't mess with her in her sleep after all. With her up there, if I stand in just the right place, just maybe, I might be able to see her panties. Gulp. Okay, calm down, me. Let's break this down. You have 2 choices here. Only 2. Obviously, some wacky shenanigans would come up if we tried to look, but what do we do? What do we do here? Interesting. I don't have these choices on the guide. I had the gotcha machine. Then I chose Ow as I was supposed to, but my choice here is to eat the instant udon. Whatever that means. For the content. All right, let's take a look. But as soon as I made that decision, my heart started pounding with an alarm bell-like intensity. Don't rush it. You'll screw it up if you rush. First off, check your surroundings. No sign of anyone around. No sign of any cars or bikes. No chance of getting caught at all. Finally, Inari woke up at some point and was now staring at me and wagging her tail like a dog. Well, this is awkward. You have it all wrong, Inari-san. Just that, the internal struggle of a healthy, pubescent boy, I guess. An urge as primal and inescapable as that of the original sin itself. Huh? Inari let out a quick bark, then turned around, almost like she knew exactly what was going on. Wait, you don't mean... You get where I'm coming from? Back still turned, and Ari swished her tail. It was a sign. Do it! Thank you, my comrade in arms. In that moment, a passionate friendship was born between a man and a fox. My heartbeat was back under control. I'd been granted the gift of courage. Yeah, that's right. There's nothing wrong with wanting to see panties, is there? I mean, come on. I go to an all-boys school. I shuffled around, eyes glued to the tree, crossing the endless ocean of her skirt, conquering the celestial peaks known as thighs. Pink! Light pink, even though her name means blue. Such an enchanting juxtaposition of colors. So many syllables. Whew. A mere moment was enough to satisfy me. I was afraid that I'd get used to them if I looked too long. I want to be a man who finds joy in even the slightest of moments. Yeah. Inari? I gave Inari a thumbs up. She stuck her tail up in response. Cheers, my dear friend, to this newborn fellowship that surpasses the boundaries between species. Now then. Hey, Ow. I called out to Ow. I spoke quietly so I wouldn't startle her. Just shake the tree like Animal Crossing and have her fall out. I figured that if I freaked her out, she might lose her balance and fall. Ow. Wake up. Hey, Ow. It was also totally possible that she'd forgotten where she'd fallen asleep. Don't move, okay? Just slowly open your eyes. Alice slowly opened her eyes, just like I told her to. Good morning.
おはようって何その菩薩様みたいな笑顔。
Just enjoying a beautiful, August? Yeah, it's the beginning of August. August 1st. Don't worry about it. And thank you. Yeah, the beautiful August day.
あれが何が
No, really, don't worry about it. Thank you. But anyway, you should probably be more careful about where you fall asleep, thank you. Be a disaster if you fell, thank you. Anyway, you sure do sleep a lot, huh?
寝る子は育つってやつよ。
Yeah, true enough.
なんで胸見んのよ。
I was just thinking that they're really impressive.
あんたって男子校だから女の子に免疫ないんじゃなかったっけ？
I mean, it's partially because of that he's able to be so blunt. I suppose, yeah. I'm comfortable now.
免疫が？
Yeah. That must be thanks to Al's panties, too. Thank you. Al gave me a confused look and cocked her head. As day faded into night, a different chorus of insects began to echo through the air. Oh, we can skip this one? Sure. Any restaurants that serve breakfast around here?
坂降りたところの食堂がやってたんじゃないかな。
That place is open in the morning?
確か
Mm.
朝用のメニュー出してたと思うよ。
A morning menu.
モーニングセット。
A morning set. Served at a shop like that. By a guy like him. Can't even picture it. Or maybe I'm too scared to. What kind of menu could it be? I was honestly curious. What should I do? Yeah, eat the instant udon. No, wait. I don't want to do that. Why would I want to... How strange. Oh, the eat the instant udon is for this. I guess we just had to choose Al last time and it didn't matter which option we chose. I see. I mean, it says to eat the instant udon, but I want to taste the morning. Despite my unease, I couldn't help but be curious. Let's check it out. Indeed, the diner seemed to be open for business. I spotted a pointlessly fancy signboard sitting outside the door. Bread with salad and a drink, 400 yen. Oh, not a bad deal.
いらっしゃい。
I was ready for a crowd, but no one else was here. One morning set, please. Does drink mean I get to choose?
いいよ。
Is it just coffee?
いいよ。
It's not coffee, and I can't choose? Then what is it?
緑茶。
Green tea. Green tea in a morning set. Weird. So you mean like a green tea latte sort of thing?
ただの緑茶だ。
I see. So it is. After a brief moment,
はいいいよ。
bread with scrambled eggs and a salad. An orthodox breakfast if ever there was one. The bread was, to my surprise, a freshly baked croissant. Ah, so this is where you were, you sneaky pastry. Rest in peace, Umi-chan's efforts. But the drink just had to be green tea. This could have been anything else. But no. Ah, fine, I'll give it a try. This is delicious! So good. Why must this croissant be so stupidly amazing? Only for it to be washed down with green tea. What is this I'm feeling? So oddly frustrating. Thank you for the meal. Not to be able to drink coffee together with a croissant that good. Why green tea of all things? But he doesn't serve you any water, so you keep finding yourself reaching for it regardless. Such tantalization. You could get addicted to that stuff.
Takahara.
Worst thing about traveling around Europe is one, you don't get like complimentary waters, like water refills at restaurants, and two, they give you your water room temperature. Like it's just a pitcher of water that's been sitting out, if that. Sometimes they just give you a fucking plastic bottle of water. Like no ice cold pitcher to put on your desk to refill your water, complimentary, no. Very strange. Europeans are a weird bunch.
お前もそうか。
Tenzin.
あの理不尽さに試されているような不思議な気持ち。なぜか癖になる。
I feel you.
わかるよな。ふん。この島にもやっと分かり合える同士ができたようだ。
I actually need to go get some green tea. I have loose leaves around, but I'm not really in the mood for hot green tea. I need to get like one of those like 2-liter bottles from the grocery store. You know, the Japanese ones where it's the unsweetened green tea and it's kind of like in the square looking bottle. Those ones are good. I like those. I collected my thoughts while walking along the road, thinking on it with a cool head. I'm not sure I'll ever go back for that stuff again. Tenzin looks seriously hooked though.
もどかしいのがたま
Whatever you say, Tenzin. Where to next? Whoa. Everyone's busy today, except for Tenzin, apparently. Made my way over to the candy store. A bunch of island kids were gathered around the gacha machine. Pretty sure we've done this one before, yeah. Do we want to get a Sea Wookie or 100 yen? Yeah, just give me my coin back. I'll take the 100 yen, thanks. I'll get my Sea Wookie myself.
ちょっとかっこいい。
She gave me my 100 yen back, and I put it right back into the gacha machine. Could it be?
わしが作ったごま塩じゃの。
Gomashio. What is that? Shio makes me think it's something with salt. But I got no idea what a goma would be. Gomashio is a dry condiment similar to furikake, made using unhulled sesame seeds and salt. Okay. Often used in Japanese cuisine, such as toppings for sekihan. Sometimes sprinkled over plain rice. Or... oh, it gave me just the picture. I wanted the description. There we go. Rice or onigiri, some commercially sold. Gomashia also has sugar mixed in with the salt. Main ingredients: sesame seeds and salt. Exactly what it is, right on the tin. Gomashio.
ご飯にかけるとおいしいぞい。
やっぱかっこ悪い。兄ちゃん、シユキの卵分けてやろうか？
I don't need your pity. I ran from the candy store, clutching the old lady's homemade gomashio to my chest. Mmm, yummy. Alright, let's go bother Ao at work now.
あ、ハイじゃん。
Roichi was slurping away at some ice cream in front of the candy store.
よっ
Tenzin was swinging away with his racket.
いらっしゃい。
That was mid-shift. Naturally, that meant that Inari was underneath the nearby bench, fast asleep. Just you guys today, huh? I reached into the freezer and pulled out a popsicle.
20万円ね。
Right. I gave her 20 yen.
19万9980円足りないじゃない。
With the usual routine out of the way, I sat down on the bench. Where's Nomiki?
あの子は少年団の会合に出てるわ。
You guys don't have to go?
まだそこまでの時期じゃないし。
Huh?
なあハイリー、ちょっと聞きたいことがあるんだけどよ。
Yeah?
都会って歩けばバイトに当たるんだろ？
What, you looking for work? I think you messed up the expression a bit, but I know where you're getting at.
この島じゃバイトしたくても募集自体がほとんどないしさ。
Go work on a fishing boat.
あっても現物支給とかだし。都会は1時間働くと800円もらえるってマジ？
Maybe even 1,000 depending on the job.
1000円？1時間で札がもらえるのかよ。
By the way, is it just me or is it especially hot out today?
青、扇風機表に出してくれよ。
中が熱くなるでしょ。これで我慢しなさい。全然。これをラケットの代わりに使うと空気抵抗が強く
Yeah, you know, I gotta
トレー
fight
ニング
against the
になる
breeze.
わよ。
You ever try to run in the wind when it's like blowing like 15 miles an hour? It's awful. It makes it hard to breathe.
ほう、それはいい。
Oh, that's a pretty nice win.
物は使いようよ。
Speaking of compensation, how much do you get paid here,
お
Al?
ばあちゃんのぬか漬け。
Ah, so that's what we're reaching by getting paid in merchandise?
めちゃくちゃ美味しいんだから。200年もののぬか床よ。
Really? That seems like a good way to get botulism, but hey, that's supposed to be amazing or something?
すごいんじゃないか？ 200年だし。
江戸時代からあるぬか床よ。
The Edo period.
すげー！
By the way,
ああ、風は心地いいな。このなんとも言えない暑苦しさが。
because Tenzin's grunting in your face.
全然。呼吸を抑えると肺活量が鍛えられるわよ。
なるほど。
Silence descended upon us.
なあ、スターパックスって言ったことあるのか？
Yeah, I fucking hate it. Starbucks sucks. Fucking Dunkin's all day, baby. Yeah, a bunch of times. They're selling this thing called a cream spiced frappuccino right about now.
人が働いている店先で何エロいこと言ってんのよ。
Huh? But part of what I said just now was lewd. Do you mean fellatio?
だって
Yeah.
ま
Oh, the cream pie fellatio. Okay. I've had a sneaking suspicion about this for a while now, but I'm sort of a perv, isn't she?
ああ、エロいぞ。
エロちゃうわ。
むっつりなだけだ。
むっつりちゃうわ。
Mm-hmm.
言ってやれ、ハイリー。
Cream spice frappuccino.
変態。
I dashed into the depths of the shop, her face bright red, going to eat some pickled vegetables. I spent a while killing time chatting with Ruichi in front of the store. At one point, Inari woke up and started playing ping pong with Tenzen, much to my surprise. Inari skillfully swatted the ball back at him with her tail.
また負けた。
So, does Tenzen actually kind of suck at table tennis or something?
稲荷が強いんだ。
負けたということは、俺はまだ強くなれるということだ。
A positive attitude of that caliber could actually be kind of harmful if you ask me.
なんだ。お前らここにいたのか。
ああ、ナミキ。集会は終わったのか？
滞りなく。
What was the meeting about?
島の祭りの打ち合わせだ。
Festival?
この島には 海の祭りと山の祭りがあるんだ。海の祭りは観光客も多少来るぞ。
Ah, now that you mention it, I think I remember reading about something like that in one of those pamphlets at the harbor. But wait, what about the mountain one?
そっちはお祭りというより風習みたいなものよ。
Not very flashy? Al made her way out of the store.
見る人なんて誰もいないし、当該の人間に見せるものでもないわ。
Oh, is that so?
ま、そんな感じだな。
高原は夏休み中はこっちにいるんだろ？
Oh, that's the plan.
なら海の祭りは見られるな。
今年は何日だっけ？
21日よ。
Oh, a couple weeks away. Well, that should work out, I think.
じゃあ今年は俺たちと一緒に祭りに参加しようぜ。
Sure. I'm pretty curious about the mountain one too, though.
だからそっちはお祭りじゃなくてただの風習って言ってるでしょ。ねえのみき、夏鳥の役ってもう決まってるんだっけ？
少々揉めている。
Yeah, who's to say? We're not actually doing Shira's route this time, so she might not even get picked, and that's the excuse.
じゃあさ、
Ao and Nomiki started discussing the Sea Festival. Their conversation was super jargon heavy, and I couldn't really keep up.
あおちゃんや、今日はもうお上がり。今日は子供らも来ないようじゃしな。早めに店じまいしようかと思う。
一応俺らがいるんだけど。
Yeah, but you've already paid and got your stuff. Now you're just loitering.
店先で卓球してるだけじゃの。
これで10対0。
Oh, you're still at it? And Inaru was wiping the floor with him, too.
じゃそろそろ帰るか。
In that case, could I get some shaved ice before you close?
まだ食べるの？
I like the shaved ice here. Don't know how to put it. The ice is just different, I guess?
普通の水道水じゃがの。
Yeah, you must have, like, good well water here, though.
だって。
The tap water in their countryside probably just tastes better. Yeah, that makes sense.
はい、かき氷お待たせ。
Thanks.
のみきたちは？
They headed home. By the way, Inaru beat Tenzen in a total
たま
shutout.
には手加減してあげないと、あいつ自信なくしちゃうわよ。
I think he'd get even more depressed if a fox went easy on him, actually. Oh, stop. I just woke up. Ugh.
それじゃあ私も帰るか。じゃあね。
Al looked super unsteady as she walked off. Is she gonna be okay? I have a feeling she might run out of gas and fall asleep somewhere random again. Ah, she almost fell over. I just can't watch this. Oh, wrong button. After chasing Ao, shaved ice in hand. I mean, I chased Ao. Do something to wake her up? What, just dump some down the back of her shirt? Just make sure it's, like, some without any syrup on it. You don't want, like, her back to get sticky. That'd be gross to walk home. Like that. Yeah. Time to find a way to wake her up. Let's see. Yep, right on the money. Oh, this will probably wake her up, right? Whoops! Oh no! I slipped! I tossed the half-eaten bowl of shaved ice at Ao's face. At her face!
何すんのよ！私の寿命縮めたいわけ？
Nah, you look really sleepy, so I thought I'd wake you up.
心臓止まるわ！
You gotta be getting used to this, dumped. Words. You gotta be getting used to this stuff dumped on you by now,
あ
right?
んたがこの島に来るまでかき氷を浴びたことなんて一度もないわよ！
Huh? Does that mean I'm the one who made you realize its appeal?
ちょっと待って。あんたの中で私はかき氷を浴びるのが好きってなってない？
You don't?
なんで本気でショック受けた顔してんのよ。なんか眠気が完全に吹っ飛んだわ。
Glad to hear it.
どこまでついてくるつもり？
I figured I might as well walk you all the way home, just in case.
ならその残りのかき氷食べきって。いつぶっかけられるか分かったもんじゃないから。
What if you start falling asleep again?
かけんな。着いたわよ。あたしんち。ここ。
Ah, I see.
寄っていく？
Huh?
送ってくれたんだし。お茶くらい出すわよ。
Really? Okay, sure. Just for a bit.
入って。
Ooh. Lots of butterflies. Whoa. There's a myriad of butterfly specimens lined up in various cases on the wall. Your parents, entomologists? Is that insects? I think that's insects. Ento? Yeah. Yeah. Did butterfly people have a specific categorization name? Is it Ento or Enta? No, it's entomology, not entomology. What about if I search entomology butterfly? Do I get a specific categorization? Because I want to say they have like a special. Yeah. There's a subsection. They are Lepidopterus. Lepidopterus. But the ter right there, it's the PTER, like pterodactyl, where the P is silent. Interesting. The more you know. I've seen insect collections my classmates made for their summer projects back in elementary school. This was on a totally different level. The sheer number of colors was overwhelming.
とりあえずお茶入れるわね。
Huh? You really don't have to. Al left the room. There's a nice safe in the corner. Left alone, I didn't have much to do but look over at the wall again. There were a couple species that I knew I'd seen before, but there were also some that I couldn't even imagine flying around in the wild. Oh, this is pretty amazing. Are they all real?
そうよ。
I replied from the kitchen. This is a little too hardcore to be just a hobby. Glancing over a nearby bookcase, I spotted a bunch of complicated-looking books on
お父
butterflies.
さんの仕事なのよ。
Al came back with a couple cups of tea on a tray. There we go. I got the words in the right order.
お父さんは蝶の研究をしているの。
Neat. Oh, so he's an entomologist?
そんなとこ。今は学会で日本を離れてるわ。
What about your mother?
本土の方でパート。連絡船の最終便で帰ってくるわ。
So we're the only ones here right now?
そうね。
Don't make it weird. Don't make it weird. Al silently took a step away from me. Are you backing away?
勘違いしないでよ。別にそういうつもりで家にあげたわけじゃないんだから。
I mean, unless you do actually like the ice thing, you know.
都会じゃ家にあげてお茶を出したら、その
What?
成立するって言うけど。
Yeah, I played San Andreas, you know, you go and get some hot coffee, as
こっ
they
ちじゃ
say.
普通のことなんだからね。で、OK が普通って意味じゃないわよ。
Yep, her mind's in the gutter. Same old, same old. Inviting someone in for tea doesn't mean you're consenting in the city either, for the record. We took a moment to drink our tea and calm down. I still looked a little fidgety, though. Hey, about those specimens. I looked at the butterflies hanging on the wall. They're all pinned and mounted, right?
ええ、そうよ。
Did your dad make
半
them?
分くらいはそうね。買ってきたのも混ざってるけど。
That's pretty amazing. I casually reached out towards one of them.
触っちゃダメだからね。
Are they behind glass? They should be. Because, yeah, if you touch them, the oil in your hands gets little scales on the wings stuck to them and it like, ruins them. Are they pretty expensive?
500万くらい。
Oh, okay. So 5 yen, right?
ガチ500万。
Yeah, real number. For a bug?
それとかは異常型って言って珍しいみたいよ。
That's so. Do you make these too?
昔は作ってたけど、最近はさっぱりかしらね。
I looked a bit somber as she said that. Why'd you stop? I realized a second too late that it might be touching on a sensitive subject. That wasn't the sort of expression you'd make without a good reason.
だって虫ってちゃんと見たら結構グロいじゃない？
Yeah. Butterflies got their big old proboscis. Right.
子供の頃なんで平気で触れてたのかしら。セミとかひっくり返したら
Ugh.
やばいわよ。
Stop.
そういえばエビのお腹側ってセミっぽくない？
Stop.
エビとセミって名前も似てるわね。
Thanks for having me. Bye. I cut off the conversation and fled the Sorakato household. Later that evening,
お夕飯できました。
atop the table was a delicious smelling plate of Umi-chan's fried rice. Fried rice with shrimp, huh?
漁港で取れたてのを分けてもらいました。高原さん、どうしましたか？座らないの？
You know, about shrimp.
はい。
Doesn't the underside of shrimp and cicadas look pretty similar? The three of us stared silently at the shrimp fried rice. Actually, these shrimp don't have any shells, so they look more like larvae, don't they? Umi-chan stood up without a word and started wailing on me with her tiny fist.
そういうことを言うんですか？
It's true, though. If you didn't know, I heard this on NPR a couple years ago when one of this big cicada broods hatched over here. That if you have a shellfish allergy, don't eat cicadas because they will trigger it because they're closely enough related to shrimp that it will fire off your body's immune system. Sorry. I get pretty lonely, see? I didn't want to be the only one traumatized.
あら、セミはエビみたいな味がするのよ。
You can batter and fry them, and apparently they don't taste that bad. The three of us gave the shrimp another hard glance. Finally, Umi-chan closed in on Kyoko-san and started smacking her too. It's kind of like with snails. Snails taste just like, I don't know, like a scallop, I guess, is how I would describe it. But if you remove the seafoodness, like the essence of the sea from the shellfish, and then that's what a snail tastes like. Which means if you cook them right, they're pretty good. Same with frog legs. I've had frog legs before. They're really light. They don't have a very strong flavor. So a lot of that flavor will need to come from how you season and cook it. I had them battered and fried down in Texas. Yeah. Did she really hear us? I love you! No, Mickey! Might be able to catch her by surprise. Even as a joke, the words I love you sure are embarrassing. I love you. Dude, it's a joke. Just spit it out already, Takahara Hairi. Ow! She threw a piece of paper at me. Go home, you're grossing me out. My apologies. I was actually kind of interested in trying night fishing. Oh well, such a shame. Candy shop? Yep, candy shop. Made my way over to the candy store. The old lady who owned the store was asleep. Well, I guess I should keep it down. They really only left one option for me. Guess I'll play the gacha or nothing. What should I do? Of course we're gonna play the gacha. Might as well. I pulled out a 100 yen coin out of my wallet. Isn't this a Sukeban Yo-Yo? Is that like a brand? It's so heavy. Holy crap, this is awesome. It's almost like the real thing. Even has a chain for its string. Which means if I press here, then ka-chink. There it is, the cherry blossom insignia. Someday I'll kill you. Oh, is that like the one from the TV show? Yeah. She's got the glove. Yeah. Oh.
チャンピオンだと思ったのにスケバンだったのね。
Mm-hmm.
男だけどスケバンね。
Hey man, it's 2025.
しかも2代目ですわ。でもスケバンがいるということは、まさかこの島に事件が？みんなに知らせないと。
Ah, wait! Oh, there they go. I have a bad feeling about this. Maybe one day I'll watch that show. Anyway, let's go bother Ao again. Coming in!
いらっしゃい。
Oh, hey. The candy store lady appeared out of the darkness in the back of the shop. Is, Ao off today?
今日は愛ちゃんとこだね。
Ai-chan?
おそらく検診じゃろうって。
A checkup? Is she at a hospital? Who's Ai-chan?
愛ちゃんは愛ちゃんじゃって。
Maybe she's the big sis Al mentioned the other day.
さてと。ちょっと用事があるで店番頼むぞい。
Wait, me?
暇なんじゃろ？
No, I may not look it, but I'm actually pretty busy.
店のお菓子好きに食べていいでな。
Deal. Whoa, my schedule just freed up all of a sudden. Leave it to me. And so, I became a temporary part-timer at the candy store. I guess this is the cash register. I found a basket with a bunch of loose change inside, hanging from the ceiling towards the back of the shop. Am I supposed to use the money in here to make change if someone comes by? I guess I'll figure something out. First off, time to claim my compensation. I pulled a watermelon bar out from the freezer. Then I took a seat and waited for a customer to arrive. So bored. Around 2 hours or so had passed since I took over counter duty. The only customer I'd seen was a little brat who came running in with some kind of freebie coupon. Just stuffed the coupon in the box, pulled some ice cream out of the freezer, and ran off. Looks like that's just how it works around here. Is there even any point in having someone on counter duty? I'd heard about those unmanned vegetable stores they have in the countryside before. This shop is kind of like one of those, I guess. You mean the ones I talked about last episode? Talking about where they are where I grew up? Okay, I guess I'm from the countryside. So depending on how you look at it, I'm like right on the edge of where I grew up. Where the suburbs turned rural. So yeah, I guess now that I think about it, there was a farm literally around the block with fields and cows and whatnot, so. And we have chickens, so. So yeah, I guess, could say I'm from the country. Don't really feel like it, though. The old lady did say I could have as many sweets as I wanted, but in a weird way that made me feel too awkward to really take advantage of it. Man, it's hot. I heard a familiar bark and I turned around to find Ao and Inari walking up to the store. Welcome.
あれ？あんた何してんの？
Temporary part-time work.
おばあちゃんは？
She left. Said she had an errand to take care of.
もしかして私の代わり？
Something like that.
そうなんだ。なんか悪いわね。
Nah, it's fine. I was bored anyway. Perfect time for the siren to start off outside again, which... It doesn't sound that loud, so you might not be able to hear it today. Yeah, it's fine. You might be able to hear it when I talk a little bit in the background, but hopefully OBS's noise suppression will take care of it. Not that this had helped much with that.
この時間お客さんなんて来ないでしょ。
Seriously. Did you finish up with whatever it was you were doing?
ああ、うん。おばあちゃん、なんて言ってた？
She said something about Oh, wait. Is that right for me to ask about Ai-chan? Yeah. Something about Ai-Ming higher? What? It's gotta be a reference to something I don't understand. Yeah, something about Ai-chan. Whatever. Might as well take the opportunity to ask. Who's Ai-chan? The candy store lady said that you were with someone called Ai-chan.
ああ、いや、なんていうか。
I don't. That's why I'm asking.
プライベートってことで、ここは一つ。
Right. Sorry. Well, looks like I screwed that one up.
さて、じゃあバイト変わるわね。
Yeah, now that the cavalry's arrived, my work here is done.
どっか行っちゃうの？
Huh? I mean, my work here is done, right?
そっか。またてっきりここでだべってくのかと思ってた。
You know what? Sure. It's not like I have anything better to do. Might as well laze around here.
ここにいれば少なくとも暑さはしのげるわよ。
Shaved ice?
おごるわよ。
Alright, I'll leave the flavor to you then.
味は全部一緒だけどね。
I know.
練乳いる？
Yeah, keep it on.
じゃあ10円ね。
Ah, so that's where the hidden fees come in. I spent a while killing time and eating shaved ice under the eaves of the candy store. Unsurprisingly, I didn't see a single customer the entire time. Killing time by wasting time. What a luxury. Oh, by the way,
あ？
about those festivals we were talking about yesterday. What sort of festival is it specifically? What do you do?
海に向かって灯籠を流すの。お盆に帰ってきてたご先祖様を送る儀式ね。
Huh, cool. I figured it must be quite the sight if they made the whole pamphlet about it and everything. What about the ones up in the mountains then?
だからそっちは単なる風習って言ったでしょ？
Yeah, but I don't get anything from that. It only makes me more curious.
物好きね。
We don't have anything like that back where I'm from, after all.
ない方がいいわよ。あんなの。
Just what kind of ritual is it?
山の中を明かり持って練り歩くの。
And then?
それだけよ。
Isn't that sort of bland?
だから最初っからそう言ってるでしょ？虫に刺されるし足元暗いしイノシシ突っ込んでくるし面倒なだけ。
Now that's pretty specific. Are you speaking from experience here?
経験者っていうか。うちがそのお役目なの。
Really? A duty? That's a word guaranteed to get me excited.
なんかすっごい期待してるね。
I mean, it's gotta be one of those situations, right? Like, where the Sorakato family is a clan of shrine maidens that protects the island and stuff.
別に不思議な力を持っているとかそういうのないから。
What a disappointment. What an honest to goodness disappointment.
勝手に期待して勝手に失望すんな。
I mean, walking around the mountain in the middle of the night? That's all?
ムカつく。
Actually, isn't it kinda dangerous for a girl to be walking around alone on a mountain like that?
なんでよ。
Why? I mean, there could be like perverts and stuff. Buddy, this island's got like a population of 200. Everyone's gonna know everyone. it's not like there's just random, like, the hills have eyes people out there.
都会と一緒にしないでくれる？そんな変な人いないわよ。って都会はいろんな人がいるって自慢してんのか？
Wait, do you seriously think anyone would say something like that to brag? She was stoking the flames of her own inferiority complex towards the big city. I mean, if you say it's fine, it's probably fine, I guess. But like she was saying, I'd be more worried about the boars. Still can't help but worry a bit, though.
もしかして私に惚れちゃった？
I have. I have.
本当に？
Look into my eyes. Do I look like I'm lying?
そんなにまっすぐな目を。
Shift.
なんでそこを目をそらした？
Sorry. Looks like I'm not quite as good as I thought I was
何がよ？
at lying to myself.
ムカつくー！
Al clutched at her head, writhing in agony. Anyway, ceremony in the mountains, huh? Really can't help but worry about a girl like her walking out in the mountains at nighttime alone. On account of the fucking boars. Those things will mess you up. Like, a boar can just straight kill you. They're mean motherfuckers. I'm back. Umi-chan? That said, still gotta have dinner. Without Umi-chan's fried rice, I have no other option but to eat out. I left in search of food. As if there's anywhere to go but the diner. That must be... At the top of the tower, I could make out the faint silhouette of a person. Nomiki, probably. Hey! I barely made out the figure waving in the distance. Wanna grab something to eat? A moment of silence. Then, a crumpled wad of paper came flying. Sure, wait right there. 10 minutes later, I saw Nomiki walking down the
こんな
road
時間に何をしている？
with a sour look on her face. Oh, that's my line.
私は見張りをしているだけだ。
Keeping watch. I think you're still at the age people are supposed to be watching over you. Not that I'm one to talk. But where are your parents, you know? She gave a dim smile.
問題ない。私は一人暮らしだ。
Huh? The diner was empty, as usual. Nomiki and I sat across from each other and ate our late dinner.
親は亡くなったとかじゃない。二人とも元気だ。
Yeah, they're just out for work.
私は島の外から来て下宿しているんだ。高原と似たようなものだな。今はアパートで一人だ。
There are apartments around here?
一軒だけな。もともと役場の寮として使われていたが、今は誰も使っていない。ちなみに入居者は私だけだ。
Weird. What kind of situation is that? Do you not get lonely?
え？まあ、それなりにな。
You get used to living on your own after a while. So she manages to not be lonely. Or she manages with being lonely. It's a little both. Let me tell you that. On the way back home.
何時になっても島のどこかでちらほら明かりがついてる。鉄塔の上からそれを見るのは好きだな。
Yeah?
おかしな話をした。
Nah. Look. I pointed at the sky.
星？
Yeah. See how much they twinkle? But you still look down at the lights of the town.
まあな。星は遠いからな。
Yeah. But the town's lights might not be all that close either.
うん。
See ya.
あ、
When I think about it, that was a pretty cringy conversation we just had. That's life. Later that night, I skipped ahead and ignored it. Anyway, what's up, candy store? Candy store? Candy store. Candy store. Shaved ice? Methinks? Yep. Shaved ice, please. Blue Hawaii flavor.
味はどれも同じ。
Tastes the same. The old lady stuck her hand up in the air. I swung for it. Perfectly executed high five. I could feel a sense of camaraderie between us that had surpassed all barriers of age.
練乳をサービスするぞ。
Huh? Ah, I'm good, thanks. Camaraderie lasted barely 5 seconds. The old lady handed me a bowl of shaved ice. Wasn't as mountainous as the one I got before. Still, though, it was more than enough to help me forget about the summer heat for a moment. Anyway, out at the beach. Okay. I made my way over to the beach. Couldn't ask for a better season to take a dip in the ocean, but pretty much no one was swimming. The locals around here don't really leave their houses during the hottest time of day, unless they have something they have to get done outside. That said, there were always exceptions. She really will sleep anywhere, huh? Hey man, when you're tired enough, you can fall asleep anywhere. I think the hottest place I've ever fallen asleep was, it was more like I passed out, like, actually. I was in Qatar after we had done like a 36-hour mission during the Afghanistan evacuation. We landed, it was the middle of the day. We'd been sitting on the jet for 7 hours on the tarmac waiting for people to come get the refugees. And like I said, at this point, it's like hour 30-something of the mission. So I've been up the entire time. I just go outside, get in the shade underneath the wing. And mind you, this is Qatar in the summer. So it's like 130 out. I put my hat down as a pillow because it had like a hard plastic shell, so it wouldn't crumple if I rested my head on it. And I just fell asleep right there on the hot tarmac underneath the shade of the airplane wing when it's 135 out. It was awful, but man, I needed it. Oh my god. Even like the 45 minutes I got, that's all I needed. I found Al snoring gently in the shade of a tree, enjoying the pleasant caress of the sea breeze. Together as always, with her unfailingly useless watchdog, or rather, watchfox. I guess that just goes to show how safe this island is. Al shivered slightly as she stirred in her sleep. Lying in the shade for so long must have had her feeling a bit chilly. She grabbed onto Inari and pulled her close like a hug pillow. Having obtained a source of warmth, Al fell back into dreamland with a satisfied look on her face. Inari, on the other hand, looked thoroughly anguished in Al's vice-like grasp. Well, we'll cover her with something, because that's what it says to do. First off, I have to liberate Inari. I yanked Inari out of Ao's arms.
What?
Oh, you're a hair's breadth away from suffocating, you know? Once again, Ao started grasping for something warm. Here, have this instead. I stripped off my shirt and laid it over Ao. Ao looked sort of satisfied for a moment. But then she started sniffing my shirt. Yep, that's embarrassing. creepy. Glad you like it. Can't possibly be healthy to sleep this much, can it? I was still clinging to my shirt, fast asleep. Tried to pull it away from her, but I clicked too fast, but she wouldn't let go and showed no sign of waking up. And I let out a small little bark, as if she were sympathizing with me. I finally woke up with a sneeze.
なんか寝冷えした。
Morning. To be fair, he is just sitting there without a shirt on.
なんであんたがいいの？
I just happened to be passing by.
たまたまって。はっ！私が寝ている間に変なこと。
Nope.
なんで？
Are you saying it would have been better if I did?
そんなわけないでしょ。ただ何もしないって。それはそれで私に失礼じゃない？
Alright, I'll make sure to do something next time.
けだもの。
No, you can be a real pain sometimes.
あれ？何これ？布団じゃなくて服？
Seeing as you're finally awake, please give it back.
あ、うん。あんたがかけてくれたの？
Yeah, since you look sort of cold.
そうなんだ。
After that, Hao took a few deep breaths and calmed down. At around the same time she regained her composure, she started shivering. Isn't it kind of dangerous to fall asleep on the shore like that? The wind's really cold sometimes.
思ったより冷えたわね。
Well, you're a girl, so you shouldn't let yourself freeze like that.
それよく言われるけど、なんでなの？
What, that you shouldn't freeze? Because getting too cold's bad for your blood circulation. Supposedly, a lot of girls are sensitive to the cold too. The end result's that your organs deteriorate and you might end up infertile, apparently.
怖っ。
Yeah, that doesn't sound true. Yeah, it's pretty scary, huh?
そういうことを知ってるあんたが怖いのよ。
I wouldn't say a lot of people end up infertile in my career field, but a lot of them end up irradiated, and they can only end up having girls from it. So there's many a family in my line of work where it's like, oh, they got 4 daughters, no sons, because yep, you've been cooked by microwaves for so long that those boys downstairs don't really work as they're supposed to anymore. It's a known thing. I'm saying you're freaky for no. Oh, she said that. It's common knowledge. I know about it because I was in the swim club. That's all.
都会の水泳部って怖っ。
Now, what? You going swimming in the Arctic? Warming down is everything. Or what? You'd rather not know about all then or regret it later?
それは嫌ね。元気な赤ちゃんは産みたいし。
Yeah. Right?
って別にあんたの赤ちゃん産むって意味じゃないわよ。
No, I really didn't mean it that way at all. Oh, it's definitely a good thing she was raised on a calm, peaceful island. Probably be for the best if she never finds her way to the city.
ふぅ。
Yeah, otherwise, this would be a different kind of game.
快感。
Yep. Umi-chan looked absolutely blissful as she groped herself. Ichiri?
はい。快快です。
I swear, it sounds like you're saying ecstasy.
そうですか？
You really shouldn't scratch them.
わかってますよ。
Oh, but it feels so good when you do scratch them, though.
でも。
I get that, like, in the summer when I get my athlete's foot. Because living in Mississippi for a summer absolutely made the bottom of my foot fall off. And now it's, like, in my bones and it will never go away. But when it gets, like, really itchy, and you just sit there and scratch it for, like, 5 minutes... You ever see, like, a video of, like, one of those dogs with the head massager where it kind of looks like an egg whisker? But it's, like, cut off at the bottom, so it's just the, like, metal prongs that grab and they can, like, rub their head. I'm doing a really bad job of describing, but you know what I mean. And it's, like, tongue is hanging out. It's like that when you scratch it. It feels so good.
かずにはいられないじゃないですか。
You put some like anti-itch cream on it and you go to bed. Conviction doesn't make it okay. You've been itchy all day, yeah?
ずっとかゆいです。というか、おそらく新たにいくつも刺されてます。
Bug spray only lasts for so long. Ah, they're all red because you keep scratching them like that.
本当ですね。
You're a girl. Wouldn't it suck if they left scars all on your skin?
女の子って何ですか？いきなり。
Now your face is all red.
なってません。何が女の子なんだからですか。男子校のくせに。
Just stop scratching at your bites, alright?
でも一旦気になりだすとかゆくてかゆくて。
Willpower. Then all you have to do is distract you with something
気
else.
を紛らわせるって高原さんが何か面白いことをしてくれるんですか？
I mean, he is a bit of a clown. And now she's all sassy.
かゆさを忘れるぐらい面白い小話が欲しいです。
Sure, let me just pop out one of my interesting stories of it. Interesting story. Here goes nothing.
はい、
I heard my neighbor next door got a fence.
ベタなのが来ましたね。
The Verses Part 2.
パート 2？
I heard my next door neighbor got a fence, you see. I have a fence around my house too. A massive one. Help! I can't get out! Ha 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 ha!
内容はわかりますがノリがわからないです。アメリカンジョークというやつでしょうか。
Something like that.
すいません。
Haha, Jordan, America, Jordan.
あれ？でもかゆいのいつの間に消えてます。いろいろと突っ込みどころが気になっているうちになくなったみたいです。うわーい、ありがとうございます。
Glad to be of assistance. A quiet night, while listening to the gentle chirp of the insects. On the comfort of my futon, I fell deep into thought. Darkness blanketed the room. I couldn't sleep, likely because of how annoyed I was. She acted like it was nothing to her. I held a perfect poker face, too. My American joke. I achieved my goal of making her forget about her itchiness. But at what cost? Man, this is frustrating. One day, I'll make you laugh. Such thoughts filled my head, until I eventually fell asleep. All right, August 5th. What do we do today? Oh. Are we on the route? No, we still got more choices to make, I think. Yeah. Morning. I stifled a yawn and entered the living room. Breakfast is already on the dining table. No, stop yawning. Oh, don't even talk about yawns. Ooh, today's fried rice looks nice and vegetable-y. It was quite a bit more vibrant than usual. Freshness practically radiated from the dish.
お野菜たくさんもらったんです。ヘルシーですよ。
Oh, now this is a healthy way to start the morning. I sat down and took a bite with all due haste. Yeah, delicious.
心も
What?
心も健康になったらいいですね。
What? What's wrong?
高原さん、聞きました。辛かったですね。
What stuff?
チワワ、可愛いですもんね。
Huh? Chihuahuas?
昨日のお昼、港で漁師の皆さんと話していた時に。
ジョーちゃんの家にいるアンちゃんだが、優しくしてやってやれ。大事なチワワを亡くしてしまったらしい。
Huh? A broken heart, failed entrance exams, dead chihuahuas. I did tell them whatever, but that was the one they picked? Do I look like someone who wants a Chihuahua?
どうでしょう。
Yeah, they're real shitty dogs. I fucking hate them.
犬を飼ってそうではあります。で、都会で犬といえばチワワですよね。
Part of it is people just don't train their Chihuahuas. They just want them as like little burst dogs. But they're like vicious little rat killers. So they need to be kind of like actually trained. They're not just like a dog you can just get and have. But no one ever actually does that, so they're just little mean shits. If you want a little dog, get something nice like a little Dachshund or something. Little wiener dog. Huh. What a conclusion to jump
結
to.
論、高原さんはチワワを飼っている。
I do?
チワワ死んだら悲しいですよね。はあ、ベッキー。
She went ahead and not only named, but cried over my non-existent dog. Ah, what the heck. Becky. I let the tears flow too. After breakfast, Umi-chan rushed outside to play, and I sat alone in the living room. I thought I was going to skip, but no, Skip is blocked out. Let's see how the shed's doing. The moment I stepped outside, the blanket of sweltering hot air and cicada buzzing enveloped me. More so than my asphalt-covered home, dirt filled much of the scent in the air. It smelt inexplicably familiar. Strange. This sensation should be alien to me before coming here. Mysterious. The shed stood silent. Maybe Kyoko-san wasn't around. Correct. She wasn't. Could it be she went to a meeting or out somewhere? And man, look at all this stuff. I took a proper look at everything. Everywhere I laid my eyes sat ancient withered objects in aged wicker baskets that betrayed their years. How would you organize all this? Split them between need and don't need? Group them by age? It'd be a monumental task no matter what you chose. Was a single summer vacation enough time to even go through it all? I suppose that's where I came in. As if I touched a single thing in here, to be fair. I'm kind of scared to touch anything. In the end, I could only sit and wait for Kyoko-san's command. I guess I'll go kill some time. Island strolls. A new daily habit of mine I picked up. Guess where we're going? That's right, the candy store. Made my way over to the candy
よ
store.
う来たの。何が欲しいんじゃ。
Glanced around the store. There were two things in there that captured my fancy. The old lady in front of me, and the gacha machine. I guess if I had to pick one, I'd, Go for her heart? Yeah, get yourself a sugar mama, and get the D to the house when she croaks in like 6 months. Ma'am? No, madame. I would like your heart. The old lady's heart skipped a beat.
気持ちは嬉しいが、年が半世紀以上も離れておるでな。何よりわしはじいさん一筋なんじゃよ。あの人は不器用じゃったが、それでもわしのことを思ってくれておった。お前さんはじいさんの若い頃によう似とうよ。
Ma'am.
夏というのは気持ちが高ぶる季節じゃ。じいさんからのプロポーズも夏じゃった。まさに今の言葉じゃよ。
Did he? Oh, that's weird.
いい時代を思い出させてもらえた。
Do we get a freebie now?
お前さんには感謝せねばの。
Ma'am?
ああ、じいさん、迎えに来てくれたのか。
Ma'am!
懐かしいの。最高の夏だったよ。
Ma'am!
帰ったぞ。
Huh? Are you the old lady's husband?
今日は不良だったわい。ばあさんはまた寝とるのか。
Oh, you're still alive.
おお、帰ってきたかいの。今この少年に求愛されたんじゃよ。
ねえに、人の女房に焼かれんばか。
It's like, oh, you got good taste, kid. No, I was just saying how envious I was that you have such a lovely woman as your wife.
そうじゃったかの。
Yes, it is.
あなた略奪愛ね。
He is from the city.
しかも老女好きなんだね。
Hey, man, Benjamin Franklin was on to something.
燃え盛る夏の情欲ですわ。
Well, someone has a big
老
vocabulary.
女好きよりはまだ健全だね。
Yeah, I suppose.
私たちは安全ということですわ。
Yep, this ain't that kind of game. You don't even got sprites. Yeah. Just what, if anything, have I gained over the course of this summer? Anyway. Go stalk Ao from outside her house. I spotted Ao and Inari walking in my direction. Hey!
あ
She has a sort of awkward look on her face.
また散歩？
I guess, yeah.
本当に暇なのね。
Jobless motherfuckers be like him, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Though I really like to help out with the shed instead. Anyway, you out on a walk too?
まあね。
I guess you got a lot of free time too, huh?
まあ何にもない島だし。
Maybe one day once I retire and get my government pension and I can find myself a breadwinner wife, I can just be full-time, I don't know, internet man instead and also be jobless and be able to commit 10 hours a day to my craft and become big and rich and famous. I was about to be like, I'll be just like this other old guy streamer who makes a bunch of money and is famous, but then I couldn't think of anyone. The closest I could think of was like Northern Lion, but I'm like, oh, he's not that old. Though he is getting older. Man, it's weird. I used to watch him way back, like Binding of Isaac episode 1. I used to watch him when he was a Dark Souls YouTuber, and that was like 15 years ago. Man's getting old now. It's not me who's getting old, it's him. Anyway, enough about Northern Lion.
あんたももうこの島の中は歩き尽くしちゃったんじゃない？
I wonder. I've only been following the main road after all. I wouldn't be surprised if there are a bunch of places I haven't been to yet.
案内してあげよっか。
Huh? You? Yeah. I mean, while the bottom one would be funny, I actually do kind of want her to show us around. Is that the one we get? Oh, we do the funny one. Nah, I think I should be the one to show you around, actually.
はあ？何それ？
How about I give you a tour of all the hidden gems of Torishirojima that no local would ever notice?
そんなのないと思うんだけど、子供の頃からずっといるのよ。飲み木たちと一緒に島中を探検したことだってあるし。
Ah, fair enough. Don't you think there might be things that you've missed specifically because you're too used to this island?
面白いじゃない。私が驚くようなところに連れてってくれたら、かき氷おごってあげるわ。
And if I can't pull it off, I'll treat you to shaved ice. With condensed milk on top, too.
こっちこそ好きなだけぶっかけていいわ。え？なんで急に顔を赤くすんの？
Yeah, we're just not gonna touch that one. Nothing, don't worry about it. Just got a bit caught off guard there.
はあ
In any case, this bet's on. Follow me!
そんなところ行くわよ、みなり。
With Ao and Inari in tow, I set off for a certain spot deep in the center of the island.
ねえ、 本当にこの先にあんたの言うお宝スポットがあるの？
I mean, there's like a weird spooky tree out here in the middle of a field that's kind of like ethereal that he shouldn't know about yet, but yeah.
確かにこっちの方は最近は来なくなったけど、そもそも道自体が怪しくなってきてるし。
I mean, it's probably like some animal trail, but
気のせいかしら。単に人気のない山の中に向かってるだけな気が。あんたまさか最初からそれが目的で？
what? Whew. I think I'm pretty much at my limits.
限界って己のけだものを抑え込むのがってことは無駄な抵抗はしないわ。だからせめて
Yeah, 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 say the bit.
優しくお願いします。って少しは何か言いなさいよ。
Oh. We're lost.
は？
Where are we?
あんたが案内したんでしょうが！
Ah, you're such a good straight man. I was just trying to show off, I'm sorry.
その素直さをもっと早くに出しなさいよ。
If we manage to get back safely, please let me treat you to a bowl of shaved ice.
高原さん、
What's up?
9時からラストファイトです。
And off she went to the bath. What? Last fight starts at 9. Between me and Umi-chan? Maybe she wants to play or something. Oh, you watching wrestling? And so 9 came. Umi-chan was sitting around idly reading manga. It's time for the last fight.
思い出した。ありがとうございます。
Umi-chan hurried to grab the remote and turned on the
そう
TV.
そう。見たい映画があったんです。
Movie. Droves of brawny, muscular men took to the stage as the opening credits rolled. Some buff ex-mafia guys were challenging the mafia to a fight to take revenge for one of their best friends or something. You like action movies?
Hi.
Didn't really have anything else in particular to do, so I sat beside her and watched. Well now. Somewhat unsurprisingly, the movie approached the halfway point. The protagonist and heroine were having some alone time. Smooch. Smooch. Okay, this is getting annoyingly long.
お皿洗っておこうっと。
Mm-hmm. I was left to watch alone. Kyoko-san entered the room and sat down at the table. She looked at the TV.
さてと。
And immediately stood back up. Good God, it's still going?
さて行くか戦場へ。
Go already.
行かないで、
引き止めるな。
行かないで。
引き止めるな。
Smooch. Here we go again.
そろそろ旅立つぜ。
ダメ、旅立たないで。
俺を必要としてる奴らがいる。
私もよ、
何？
私もよ。
Smooch. And again. The normal scenes finally returned. Umi-chan was washing dishes. It ended!
何がですか？
It started!
何がですか？
The last fight.
さっきから始まってますよ。
Yeah.
ん？
Well, it was interesting at least. That night, I had a dream. Smooch. Ah! I was kissing my pillow. Thanks, movie. But just who was it that I was kissing in my dream? I may have been smooching with my pillow in real life, but there's definitely someone there in my dream. Someone I was making out with. Remember me. The person I was kissing was. It was Nomiki. God, she's just so dignified. Why Nomiki? We haven't had any scenes with her. Oh, this is bad. Let's just sleep. I shut my eyes. Smooch. All right, we're just going through everyone, I guess. Very strange. But with that, a bit of a non sequitur there. I guess that's where we're going to end it here for today. Because otherwise we're just going to keep going and going and going. And I'm tired. I want to get back to doing nothing and like staring at the ceiling. So, with that, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and check out the Discord link in the description down below. And I will see you all next time for the next episode of Summer Pockets Reflection Blue, where we'll probably get onto Ao's route proper, and we can stop stalking her to her workplace and her home and just, hang out with her normally. I hope, maybe. I don't know. The only way to find out is to come back next time. All right. Goodbye, everyone. Bye-bye now. Mwah.